Well, meantime, Wall Street is staying bullish on Netflix as analysts remain optimistic about the streaming giant's future growth trajectory. For more, let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Alexandra Canal. And in particular today, there was a call from Morgan Stanley looking at the media landscape more broadly.
Yes, and just overall with Netflix in particular, just a slew of price target raises and overall positive sentiment on the street. You mentioned that note from Morgan Stanley. They said that Netflix has the potential to see 30% upside based on current trading levels. Analyst Ben Swinburne, he has a bull case of $850 a share. Now that does assume over 30 million subscriber net additions this year, with revenue expected to continue a double-digit growth path in 2025. Now this comes amid several revenue initiatives like Netflix's advertising tier, along with its password sharing crackdown. We've seen continued momentum for both of those efforts, with advertising really starting to ramp up this quarter. The ad tier now has 40 million global monthly active users. That's a 35 million increase compared to the year ago period. Not to mention the fact that we also now have new content such as the live programming shift. That's the strategy shift that Netflix has had. We have that Tom Brady roast, which saw a lot of success. We have the partnership with the NFL, the partnership with the WWE. There's also gaming that continues to be an untapped opportunity. So overall, seems like a lot to be excited about. Netflix shares are up about 35% year to date. And a lot of the analysts noting that if you look at the competitive landscape right now, Netflix certainly has the edge from a financial perspective, but just also the ability to break some of those industry norms as well.
Yeah, I mean, the bull case on this, $850.
Yeah. I know. You see that news today, Netflix and Steven Spielberg, a partnership, Spielberg Studio, Amblin, going to be making some movies, which I thought was so interesting because when I think, I mean, Spielberg is a big fan and champion, right, of the theater, which I'm sure he still is, but even Steven Spielberg getting religion on streaming.
I think that's indicative of just the shift we're seeing overall. I mean, there was a moment in time where you would never think you would see a live sporting event on a streaming service, and now that's becoming the new norm. So there's certainly this shift to attract greater talent on the box office movie side, but also when you think about sports content as well. The Wall Street Journal had a report out this morning too that Netflix is experimenting with a possible American Idol style reality show. So maybe more reality programs in there. We know non-scripted does well for Netflix. So they're trying a lot of new things. And I think all the other streamers and media companies have their ears perked and their eyes glued onto Netflix right now.
Is it cake? That's the show I like.
We should play that game on the set one of these
I would never be able to.
That's good television.
Never.
Good thinking, Allie.
Thanks, Allie.
We'll do it next time.
Yeah, sounds good. You make the cake.